U.S. Senator Jon Tester was in Helena Tuesday to address the Montana Legislature. He also spoke with MTN News about the prospects of reopening the federal government shutdown or not. MTN's Mike Dennison has more.
Democratic U.S. Senator Jon Tester and his GOP counterpart, Steve Daines, started the day Tuesday in Helena at a 4-H student seminar. But by Tuesday afternoon, Senator Tester was at the state capitol, where he talked both local and national politics. In an interview with MTN News, Tester said GOP leaders in the Senate should allow another vote on the bill that passed last year to keep the government open while negotiations on border wall funding continue.
Look, the government could be open tomorrow if the bills we passed at the end of last year would be brought to the floor. They would pass, and I think they'd pass with a large enough margin that would override a veto if the president decided to veto them.
He also noted that the U.S. Senate has approved border wall funding, but that President Trump keeps asking for more.
Unfortunately, when the $1.6 billion came out, which was his request, then he came back and said, no, we want $5 billion. And then he said, I want $5.7 billion. So that's what I mean about the goalposts continue to move.
Tester also delivered his biennial address to the Montana House and zeroed in on perhaps the biggest issue before state lawmakers, Medicaid expansion. The Republican-controlled legislature will decide whether to extend Montana's Medicaid expansion program, which funds health coverage for 95,000 low-income adults. Tester urged lawmakers to keep the program and told of a Butte man who said Medicaid allowed him to get care to control his diabetes and mental health problems.
And he said, and then, for the first time in my adult life, I've been able to get a job and hold a job and support my family. That's what I mean when we talk about people instead of politics.
Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.
Tester said he's returning to Washington Wednesday for a scheduled vote on the latest budget and border security proposal from President Trump.